Right, I wanted to just do this impromptu video because it's something that's been sticking in my head and it's been helping me change a lot of things. I have these two friends that are my rocks, they are my mirrors, and they hold stuff up to me on the times that I don't necessarily want to see them. And basically, they're my two best friends. I finally got them together after 10 years, over 10 years of knowing each of them. And I knew exactly what was going to happen. They held the mirror. One held one held the other. And I could not deny what I was seeing. And if you have these people, hold them tight. Because you might not want to see it, but they will show you it. And the one thing is that they showed me was I am sticking too much to set things and I'm being too narrow. And this is what we do. You know, when we get so focused on one thing, we forget to look around at the rest of the world. We get selective viewing. We don't see, we can't see everything in one go. We cannot design to see everything in one go. But if we're so narrow-sighted on one goal, one set of rules, one look of a person, one aspect of something that you want, we miss all the rest of it. And I had no idea how much I was missing. So to those that are thinking to themselves, oh, I've got to do it a certain way, I've got to be a certain way, I've got to look for the certain person, my career's got to go a certain path. No, you really don't. I honestly recommend that you do something that you wouldn't usually do. Within reason, don't damage yourself, don't hurt yourself, don't, that the usual disclaimers of anybody who gives you advice. If it harms you or others in any way, do not do it. But what are you so narrow-sighted on that you're missing the rest of the world? Now, not to say again that you can take everything in, but how much are you missing by focusing on one way to do something? One way of finding love, one way of doing your career, one way of living by the rules set by you, others, but the rules that you have internally are generally set by others until you decide to break them. I realised that myself, that there are certain things that I admired about other people so much I internalised them as myself. Sometimes that's a good thing. Very often it's quite bad because you don't realise how far that runs down and then you have to work out what's you, what's not. And I chose to do it. So I chose to figure out what works for me, and looking for the unexpected. It can, even if it doesn't exactly go to plan, boy will you learn something. And I hope you all learn something. Just try today. Even if it's you're walking a different path home, or you pick up a book you wouldn't usually read, or you try a TV show you wouldn't usually watch, you go somewhere new, you try a new food. Start small. Start small. You don't have to go, right, I need to change every aspect in my life. But when you move away from your strictly narrow view of what you should be doing, should in itself is a judgment. So unexpecteds can happen. Just don't be so narrow-minded. I mean, that I suppose is a judgment within itself, and I don't mean to judge us. You wouldn't realise you're narrow-minded until, hey, you're narrow-minded. But you can only see it yourself. But look for your mirrors. Look for the people that will tell you what you need to hear, not that what you want to hear or that they feel that you want to hear. Because I bless my lucky stars every day that I have my two mirrors that don't let me get away with shit, because they will call me on it every time. And boy, did I need them to call me on this. So what about you? What new thing you're going to do today? What things are you going to just take a step back and go, there's a wider view of what I'm looking at than what is going on right now? And comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what new thing you did, what it led to. I'd be interested to find out. And as always, Like, comment, subscribe if this is helping you or you find anything that I say interesting. I appreciate you all, and I'm sending my love to you all. Thank you so much.